Good evening, Andy. Thank you for joining us. Tough day at the office?
Yeah, I think it was a tough day. It was always going to be tough, wasn't it? You know, we're going to come to these places, loads of good footballers, difficult to get the ball. So yeah, it was a tough day. I'm quite pleased that we were still in the game with minutes to go, if you like. Although it was 2-0, we wasn't out of it. I thought the lads stood up at times, and, when you could roll over, they never did that. So there was some positives to take from it.
I think we were, competitive first half. Didn't have too much going forward. Would it be a frustration of yours that we didn't keep the ball high enough up the pitch?
Yeah, my biggest disappointment at half time was we knew they'd have loads of the ball, we knew we had to defend well in banks, we knew they'd get some chances, which they did, but we got some good blocks in. But the key for us was the turnover. We had to be better on the ball, and I think the first 5 or 6 times we won it back, we gave it straight back. So that was really disappointing. We was nowhere near good enough on the ball, and we looked a little bit short of ideas and a bit lacking confidence going forward first half. So that was a bit of a concern. But again, we was delighted still to be in the game. After 46, 47 minutes.
Can I push you on your thoughts for the penalty on around about 53 minutes? Because it looked a little soft from our point of view on commentary.
Yeah, obviously, like I say, you come to places, it's always going to be tough to get decisions as the away team. I was a little bit more aggrieved just before that because we had a great break. I think we had a 3-on-2 and he brought the book and he gave us the foul book there, lad, but really should have played an advantage. So that annoyed me to start with. And then within minutes they got a penalty again, which I think the guy got it is very clever. I think he got a few like that before. I think they knew that. So was it? I don't know. I'd have to watch it again. But I think we had 2 key decisions to go against us in the space of a few minutes, which obviously didn't help us. And then, which was more frustrating for me, was then we could see the second goal straight after, which made it a real struggle after that.
Just on that point about conceding straight after, it really was a dagger, but was it a case of just committing too many bodies instantly forward and getting caught through midfield?
It was a case of losing the ball in a key area and perhaps committing too many people forward, yeah. And that's what happened. They just overloaded us and the lad went clear through, which is not good enough. We still had another, however long, 25 minutes to half an hour perhaps to get back in the game. So it was, we didn't want to give them that second goal because I always knew we've got people on the bench who could come and make an impact, which they did. But it would have been a lot easier from at 1-0 as opposed to 2-0. So that was really frustrating. And again, that's something we'll learn from it. Like I say, each game we're going to have to learn as a group. We've learned that today. We know these are a good team. They've got lots of good footballers. They're very good. They pass the ball really well. But we didn't do the things we worked on the other night, really, which we thought we could hurt them.
It's probably more than anything at this stage. It is learning, isn't it? Because you've got a lot of players that have not really played at this level and are eager to learn and want to obviously improve. But it's really been a tough lesson today. It's a lot to learn, isn't it?
I think it's all like today showed what the league's all about. Big clubs, lots of good players, full time, really fit, sharp. They won a lot of first and second balls, which we normally do. They were half a yard quicker at times. But what the group did do, and they always do, they dug deep and they didn't just roll over. That's important. Even first half, we had spells where we couldn't get the ball, but we still stuck together, got some fantastic blocks in and made sure we were still in the game. And like I said, second half to get a whammy 2 like that, just after not getting something go our way, again, we could have rolled over and they didn't. We're still in it. We had a couple of half chances towards the end. If we'd have got one then, you never know. This is, you come to these places, it's always going to be tough. We know that. Anything you pick on away games, I've said this over the years, anything you pick away from home is a bonus, and we haven't today. But say it's the second game in, we've seen 2 really good teams, and I think we've given a good account of ourselves at certain periods in both games.
Yeah, sure. I think many fans would agree with that. Just going to roll back to the penalty shout that we had, actually. I think it was Beck Raider that struck a shot and the skipper's come over, slid in, and it's one of those, isn't it, where if that had been given, could have got it back to 2-1.
It would have been nice to be given. Did I think it was going to be? No, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah.
I think you were always pushing it when you come here and you get something like that. I think it was easy not to give it. I don't want to say too much about the referee because obviously I'll end up saying things that get me in trouble. But I wasn't particularly happy with certain things today. I didn't speak to him at the end. I did speak to the 4th official. I deliberately didn't go on the pitch at the end because I didn't want to get involved in stuff because it's not the right way.
Okay. Well, we roll on to a home game on Tuesday now against Hartlepool United. So obviously another massive test of it. Back on the home patch and taking a lot of heart from the opening game against Sutton United and certain positives from today as well.
Yeah, it'll be a completely different test against Hartlepool. Again, they've started the season pretty well. They're big, strong. They'll be up for it, a fight. Slightly different, I think, styles to what we've been up against today, but it's another one we can look forward to. And like I said, even today, I'm not blaming the officials because at the end of the day, for me, the best team won the game. I'm also realistic; they were a better team. I'm just disappointed how they won it, if that makes sense. So I never make excuses. We knew it was going to be tough, and it was tough. But we move on to Tuesday and we go again.
Okay, Andy, as always, thank you for your time.
No problem.